You know you love it. Blondie with Heart of Glass. This takes me back to pre-guitar years. Remember hearing this? My mom played it on the record player. You remember records? Those big disc things? They're like big CDs. Just monster sized. Great, great song. I had a subscriber that had requested a song from a new movie coming out called Everybody Wants Some, and I don't have the subscriber's name, but you know, this is one of the songs on that soundtrack as well. So this goes out to you, brother. And I think it's the first Blondie song on this lesson. Okay, this is kind of R&B funk, this concept. It's very percussive, standard tuning, starting on 9th fret on the G. Now this is tricky. It's one of those less is more things, you know. We got to do a lot of string mutes. So in other words, I got to break this down for you. The notes that pop are... I might show it to you that way first so you can get the punches. 9, 9, 9, 9, 8. That's on the G, and then 9D. So 9D is your last one. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th hit, slide to 11. So if we were doing that in time and eliminating the percussive part, the muting, you'd have. Okay, and it actually comes in on the and. You're not coming right in on the downbeat. So fret hand mute the G, and then hit the note. So, and then 2 fret hand mutes, just off the single string. You just relieve the pressure. So, mute, note. So, do that twice. Like, I'm going to try to simplify it just a hair for you, so you don't pull all of your hair out. And then go to 8G to 9D. So. Actually, that's not even simplified. That's the way it is. So if you can catch the little pocket groove and do that twice, and then start it over. You do that little pocket groove twice, and then pick the 9, slide to 11, immediately do a rest. So that's your first guitar groove. It goes 2 times. Again. And then the vocals come in, and this is interesting. Some more pocket groove, but just over the first part. You'll go. So the pocket groove, twice with an extra hit. So going from that straight into a D flat major, 9th position bar chord. Bar everything, fret 9, go 11, 11, 10, and just strum it. From there you can transition to a minor. All you have to do is remove your middle finger, make sure that bar is really secured, because we need that flatted third in there. The difference between the major third and the minor third. So 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then back to the pocket groove that we started with. But you only do it up to there. In other words, it's not the whole long progression at the beginning. It's, and then that's kind of it. And then you start over from this. Not kind of it, it is it. And then this time you go back to the very beginning, the whole groove section. Okay, and then you're playing everything over again. Oops. Then check this out. Then you go, that's like the beginning, but then it changes, okay? A major, it's 2 on the D, G, and B, and emphasize on the bass end, and then more of a full strum catching the higher strings, so like A, D, or A, D, G, and do that twice. Then we'll go to E major, it's 2, 2, 1, A, D, G, do the same concept, just split the strings basically, your wound strings and then your non-wound. Again. Back to the A. From there we go to F sharp major, second position. Bar everything, fret 2, and go 4, 4, 3, A, D, G. Strum, and then this little disco octave thing. And so we're gonna go, it's almost chromatically, but it's whole step, half step, half step. You're gonna go 2, A, 4, G. If you wanna get the right pop in the song, go down, up. So it gives you that pop. Same thing, those are B octaves, now we're moving to C sharp octaves, 4A, 6G, 5, 7, same strings, and then 6, 8. So it's B, C sharp, D, and D sharp. Then you're back to the beginning. You're looped back, right? Into the verse. So there you go, Blondie with Heart of Glass. Take your time with it. You know, one of those things, you know, that I learned early on in guitar, you know, it was metal that got me, right? Eddie Van Halen. But that first year I started absorbing everything because I was like a kid in a candy store. I wanted to learn all these different things. And it's not always the things that are popping out at you with the distortion on 11 that are the more technical. Sometimes it's the groove that's sitting in the pocket in the background, and this is a prime example of that. It's not super easy to play if you've never done it. So if you're primarily a metal player and you come over here and try to play this, you're probably going to find it's going to be pretty tricky because it's not a technique that you really find in metal bands, you know, at least 80s metal bands. I mean, you hear it with Dream Theater and stuff like that. But anyways, it'll come together. Just take your time, try to subgroup everything. Email rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com. If you're interested in some private guitar, bass, or vocal lessons, I handle guitar and bass. My wife Jolene handles vocals. We teach around the world on Skype. 30 and 60-minute lessons, same day, same time each week or bi-weekly. We fine-tune songs is pretty much the hot ticket that everyone's wanting to do, and I think it's a great idea. It's how I learned. And you get to break down these little techniques like we're doing right here and make sure everything's played right. If you want to do lessons on Skype but you can't for whatever reason, check out my CT and CVT lessons, custom tablature. It's a paid music transcription service that I offer. Tabs, I'm not doing notation, not the notes, it's guitar tabs, so it's simple. What else was I going to say about it? Oh, well, they're very detailed. All the techniques that are used in the song are written at the top of the tab page. Everything's timestamped so you can match it up with the song. And those timestamps are actually subgrouping markers as well. So they're super, super detailed. CVT, well, I scan those, send them to your email as a PDF file. Each page is an attachment. And then if you do go with the CVT lesson, it has a video that accompanies it that I upload to the channel. And that way you got both of them. So for more information, you can email me or check out my website, rockinguitarlessons.com. And yeah, so, oh, and add me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. If you have those social media outlets, add me, okay? Share this stuff. Please subscribe to the channel. If you're a subscriber, send me your request. You never know, I may pick yours next. All right, and you can learn the E sus chord, like I said the other day. All right, share this stuff. Keep rocking. Keep rocking the Blondie. I had the biggest crush on her. Really did.